Research for All is an opportunity for all those who are passionate about engaged research to share their ideas and their thinking and their practice in an online journal. And what's great about Research for All is that it's going to be open access, so everybody who's invested in engaged research can come and contribute and read. What we're wanting is a really accessible, relevant and useful journal, so everybody will need to learn different ways of expressing themselves in order to bring out how high quality engaged research can happen.
My name is Nikki Platt. I'm the director of IOE Press, which is based here at the UCL Institute of Education. We're going to be the publishers of Research for All. It's our job to bring our expertise and experience to try and ensure that the quality of research and write-up and presentation is the very best that we can make it. We will also be marketing the journal, trying to achieve a wide readership, a very diverse range of contributors, and to generate impact.
Research for All is for four main groups of people. It's for academics who engage various publics with the processes of products of research or else investigate the engagement process with that research. It's for their various publics who have a vested interest in that research. It's for intermediaries who help those two different groups of people work together well. And it's for university managers and senior leadership teams who think about strategies for university research and making it more useful for wider society.
We know that the people who work with researchers have huge knowledge, experience and expertise, and we're really hoping that they'll want to contribute that to the journal. It's no use us sitting in the academy thinking about engaged research. We really need the perspectives of others to really sharpen our ideas and to improve our practice. We have so much to learn from those who work alongside universities, who help animate their research and help contribute real wisdom and insights into it.
The idea that sparked Research for All has been growing across the world. And between us, we have links with academics and community networks in many different countries, in America, Canada, Australia, South Africa, India, Japan, across Europe. And all these countries have got different histories, and because of that, they've developed different sorts of engaged research. So this is going to be a great opportunity to share the learning between them.
Engaged research sounds such a simple term, but it covers a multitude of diverse practices. So right at one end, you've got co-production of research, where the community-based organisations and researchers work together to come up with research questions, to figure out the methodology, to do the research, to analyse it and make sense of the findings, and then to share the findings with others. But then right at the other end of the spectrum, you have researchers engaging with young people to inspire them with the outputs of their research. And so it's a really big family of activity, but they all have things to learn from one another. And that's why the journal will be so important to raising the quality of engaged research across all of those diverse practices.
Academic publishing has a reputation for being, how do I put this, navel-gazing, a little bit self-involved. And I think that one of the things I want to do is build on IOE Press's tradition of publishing different types of voices. So not just academics, but practitioners as well, and having a very wide readership. And I think Research for All is part of that project, because it doesn't have to be like that. Maintaining very high scholarly standards doesn't mean that you can't also be approachable and accessible too.
The Research for All journal has several different types of contribution. So there's articles, and they're the main body of the journal. And articles are really about engaged research. So they might take a very theoretical perspective, or they may take a more practice-focused perspective. In addition to the articles, there are feature articles, and they're going to be authored pieces that really took a kind of bird's eye view of the landscape around engaged research, around a particular theme or topic. We have book reviews. Book reviews, a standard feature in most journals. What we're looking for from our book reviews is an opportunity to really summarise how our thinking might be taken forward by that particular piece of literature. We have a lovely feature called What's Inspired My Thinking. And this is really about capturing those personal stories of the people, maybe the papers, the projects that have really inspired you and actually made a difference to how you do engaged research. And what we really hope is that we'll be able to capture just some of the personal testimonies about how influential people, projects and ideas are.
One way it's going to make a difference is it's going to give people some space to come together and just to think and to make sense of things. But in doing that, I think it's going to really help us sort of break through some of the things that are holding back our work. I think we've got so many things that kind of muddle us. We get confused about the relationship between theory and practice, and we separate them out, and we think people who work in universities and who work outside universities. And I think Research for All is about kind of breaking through some of those kind of manacles that hold our heads and kind of limit our vision, you know. So it's going to be, I think it's going to liberate us to think fresh, different, exciting thoughts, and, you know, hopefully create a sense of that change is really possible.
What I'm excited about for Research for All is that we'll uncover lots of new ways of thinking, knowing and doing engaged research, and that will really help enhance the quality of practice in engaged research. And I guess that engaged research journal will really give us a focal point for saying to people, this matters to academics, it improves research, it matters to those they work with because it actually improves outcomes for them too. And I think that will really help this culture change movement. So hopefully in the years to come, many more universities will be embracing engagement as a key part of the research landscape.